Welcome to Going the Extra Mile, a podcast brought to you by Newleaf Training and Development. Each edition is sure to lift your spirit and encourage you in today's working world. Enjoy.
Embracing differences. One of the many aspects of living in California, which my wife and I enjoy, is the cultural diversity of this beautiful state. We enjoyed this diversity on Saturday evening when we shared dinner with two other couples, each bringing a dish or two representative of our country of origin or cultural heritage. Our hosts were of South Korean descent and our friends were Vietnamese and Italian. Born and raised in England, we thought it only fit and proper to bring to the table two quintessentially British dishes, toad in the hole and spotted dick. Once our friends stopped giggling, they did give our fare a try, and after dinner we even had a game of conkers, but that's another story. Saturday night also reminded me that one of the many aspects we enjoy about living in the United States is that our friends don't see themselves as Korean, Vietnamese or Italian anymore. Slowly but surely, my wife and I don't see ourselves as English anymore. Like our feasting friends, we now all see ourselves as Americans. Yes, we may have been born somewhere else. Yes, we may have traditions and ways of seeing the world which are different to those around us, but we're Americans. Therein lies the essence of this imperfect but wonderful experiment called the United States of America, that from many nations came one, which is what we see in Latin within the Great Seal of the United States, e pluribus unum. In today's workplace, a hot topic is the issue of cultural diversity and tolerance for all, but I've found when taken to the extreme, it can be incredibly divisive. Why do so many human resource people feel the need to focus on the differences between us? Shouldn't we be celebrating that which we have in common to get our work done? On Saturday night, you see, we enjoyed chin-wagging about our place of birth or cultural nuances, but soon the conversation switched to our love of the United States and why we like living in Southern California, especially the city of Santa Clarita. We spoke about the joys and trials of our respective marriages. We shared stories of the highs and lows of parenting in today's upside down and ever-changing world. We laughed, we reminisced. We spoke of aging parents and lost loved ones. As six individuals, we found we had far more in common than we initially thought. Human resource departments around the world are the dinner party hosts, as a metaphor. They have a duty to create the right environment for all employees to thrive so they can make their very best contribution at work. People are people, and all people at work want is the ability to earn money to provide for the needs and wants of themselves and their families. Of course, we want the workplace to be safe and free from racism and sexism or anything else that causes hostility. That's just a given. It's common sense, really. Where I believe that some human resource officers are overextending their reach is to force feed some people with food that they don't want to eat. They encourage employees almost through a kind of subtle indoctrination to adhere to a diet of diversity and tolerance and acceptance of others' personal choices, which has nothing at all to do with the work that needs to be done. On Saturday evening, we had some leftovers, partly because there was just too much food, but also because not all dishes were appealing to each and every one of us. Coming together to get to know each other better was the purpose of the evening. And secondarily, it was for the dishes that we shared. Likewise, our work is our work. And although we need to be cordial and respectful to all, it doesn't mean at all that we should be force-fed with food which doesn't agree with us personally.
I hope you found that short story useful, and if you did, feel free to rate, review, and share this podcast. We'll be back next week with another episode, and we also invite you to check out our other weekly podcast, Take 5, an inspiring interview with a leader worth listening to. Bye for now.